Hello there friends, welcome back to Imagine with Royce. If you are new here, welcome. I am a creator, sculptor, and collector. And on today's episode, we are going to be focusing all on Figment. Yes, the famous purple dragon from Journey into Imagination at Walt Disney World's Epcot. So let's get started. So, admittedly, I did not grow up with Figment. He was a character that I was introduced to in 2015 when I first went to Disney World. I had heard of him and I had seen him, but he wasn't a character that was in my realm. And watching YouTube videos of prior to the refurb, I kind of get why people are upset, but at least we can't have the Dreamfinder, we have Figment. I really can't imagine the attraction without Figment, and I even heard that there was a time when he wasn't there, which to me is just insane. But I loved Figment, and I thought he was just such a fun character, and he really embodied just everything that Imagineering is, you know, use your imagination. He truly is, to me, the icon of Imagineering, more than Sorcerer Mickey. Now for my Figment, I was actually very thankful and very lucky to have been given the head of Figment. So for me, I just had to focus on the body. And the body for me was very, there was just so many options, so many positions he's in, especially if you think about the finale of the ride. I mean, he's in space suits, he's painting, he's on a rainbow, he's in a balloon. So I really thought to myself, okay, what is it I want him to do? And I felt like the sitting position was the best. So let's get into it, and I'll show you kind of how I created him and give you a up-close look at your favorite purple dragon. All right, everybody, here he is in his purple glory, Figment. A Figment for me just truly embodies what Imagineering is. Creativity and one spark. Look at what it's done for Imagineers. It's created some of our most beloved attractions, and I think that it's so amazing to give physical form to the idea. And to me, Figment is the mascot of Imagineering, or at least he should be. I know that they'll probably never replace Sorcerer Mickey, but I think that Figment would be a good second choice. Yeah, so if you're ever gonna make a Figment, what I would request is just to start with a nice sculpt and pay close attention to the face and stuff. For any Disney collector out there, I think Figment would be one of the crown jewels. He is so iconic and just so beloved by so many. So let's get a close-up of Figment. Figment also to me is very, very fun because he was designed by one of my favorite Imagineers, Tony Baxter. I think that Tony is just a creative genius, and I think that Figment, Splash, Thunder are just some of the best attractions, best beloved songs and rides that there are at any Disney resort. And it's kind of crazy that Figment is only at Epcot, but I think that's what makes him special, is that you can only find him there. And I don't know where else I would picture Figment being. Definitely at Disneyland. I could see him being added as an addition to, would he fit in Tomorrowland? I don't really know. I think that Tomorrowland and Disneyland is in need of TLC, and anything would be a fantastic addition. How about bringing back the Carousel of Progress to that original theater? I think that that'd be an amazing attraction to bring back. It's funny when they take things out, they don't know how it's gonna be received, and now there are empty buildings. And I remember when Star Tours was being considered for Star Wars Land, that whole ordeal. What if that goes? Then that building's gonna be empty. I think we can all agree that Tomorrowland needs a major rethink, not rehaul, like revision. And that's the thing about when you design anything tomorrow, it will always become outdated. You have to find some kind of universal look. And I think that Paris did a really good job, kind of like that retro steampunk look. I think that that worked really well. If you've never been to Disneyland Paris, I suggest you go. It is so beautiful. I honestly think that, you know what? Figment should be at Disneyland Paris too. I was truly taken back and felt like a child. And I think that is the meaning of Disneyland, is to feel whole and to feel youthful and to have fun as a family, no matter how old you are. And I think that Disneyland Paris is so beautiful. The food was interesting. There wasn't a whole lot for me to do for him. I think that once I got the body, the pose, that's pretty much it. He really wasn't as challenging as a lot of the other characters that I've done that I'm going to show you in the future episodes. But I wanted to show you him because I know people love him. I've been asked if I would just sell him, and my answer is no, just because I love him just as much as all of you. But I am here to inspire you to create your own. Find your own way to make your own Figment, paper mache. You can 3D print him, you can sculpt him. I mean, there's so many avenues as an artist that you can take, and there is no right or wrong way to make anything, and there is no final look, good look, that's not good. As long as it's nice to you, that is all that matters, because at the end of the day, you are only as best as you are. And always remember, everyone, not just to follow your dreams, but to chase them.